You gonna talk about Raw?
I mean,
Yeah.
we can.
Another thing my kid said.
Uh
I
oh.
said, Did you see Lil Uzi Vert's entrance? He was like, yeah, it was cool. He said Roman Reigns is already at 1,000. He's at 1,000 days because he
Is he?
doesn't really watch. I said, no, he's about to be. I think he's about to be. He was
think
like,
it's
wow,
soon.
that's crazy. He was like, it would have never made sense for Cody Rhodes to win. And I said, Justin, you watch wrestling? He was like, no, but when I heard he came back, like he doesn't feel like he's a company guy. I said, really? I said,
He's an ass
really?
kisser.
He was like, yeah. I mean, I like that he looks different, but he doesn't give me champion, is what he said, and he doesn't even watch. He used to watch
Actually,
before,
He just got
and
his ass
just
whooped.
now he's just coming in.
Champion.
And mind you, when the Bloodline story started, when it was just him and Jay in the Thunderdome, he was like, wait, Roman's. He was like, wow, like he really should have turned.
Like,
So
this
this is
nigga
a kid that's
shithead.
lapsed, right? Coming in during a change, but still
Big change.
remembering from before
Right.
and still making that connection, in my opinion. And this is a 19-year-old.
Listen, this nigga got his ass whipped Monday.
What?
That's a company, man.
What?
He's definitely looked like a champion to me. You
He
taking his
look
ass?
like a
With, hey, get this nigga a belt.
Fast.
How long?
Somebody belt.
Well, I guess the question is like, how long?
Somebody fast.
Because this is
Somebody
just the
belt.
beginning, right? Like it's like when he was in AEW, remember he was getting beat with belts and he was
He booked that shit himself though. He said,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like
hit me with a belt, and then
he
what if
already-
you.
but that's my
do this
question.
to
Like
me.
he's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
had a night where Brock Lesnar spent like 10 minutes beating his ass at the end of Raw. How long does this go on before it's deemed that he's fit to be champion, or it's time for him to be champion?
After he get his ass whipped for the duration of this Brock Lesnar feud, granted he's gonna come out the winner.
Of course.
But once he gets his ass whipped, comes out the winner, I'm like, all right.
But how long?
I almost believe this. So
Well,
when he beat somebody other than Bobby Lashley,
Cody,
'cause he
you saying?
can't beat- yeah.
Uh-huh.
The only niggas that he can't beat is anybody he can't beat, or the only niggas that can't beat him. Like he can't lose to, like he might be able to take a L somewhere in this next year, but it can't be nobody related to Roman Reigns.
But how long do you think that? Because if we're in April right now, there's Backlash in May.
No, he gonna get his ass whipped until May.
I think he's gonna get his ass whipped until next year.
Wait,
He's
Drip,
gonna
you
get his ass
you
whipped
think
for a
at the O2 Cody would get his rematch with Roman?
No, he ain't getting a rematch.
He's definitely getting a rematch.
He's getting a rematch, but I don't think it's gonna be right now.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
That's what
Well, that's what I mean. Like me and Mimi talked about this the other night. Like he's now having to restart and then go through the trenches. He has to start building himself back up.
Now y'all niggas feel bad, don't you?
Fuck
don't.
no.
Y'all feel
I don't.
feel bad.
I don't.
You should.
Nah.
I
Them
mean,
two
watching it,
motherfuckers.
I'm like, ooh,
They should.
and then I'm like,
But hold on, not you, Siri. No, you not one.
No, I don't feel bad at all. I'm like, this is
You
what he
should,
wanted.
because
Being
the
so
first
nosy.
thing, no, because the first, yeah, stop being nosy, Siri. Sorry, bastard, you AI motherfucker. This is why I'm gonna tell you why. Because the first thing when Cody won is, I think he came in at number 30. He shouldn't have won. And then the
boo,
nigga lose.
tomatoes.
And then when he lose, it's I still don't believe him.
Nope.
He
Yeah.
lost. He gonna build himself up, and he still ain't supposed to win. This is what you asked for.
He has to win at some point.
He
No,
does.
I don't want him to win at all. Is the
But
thing.
what I'm saying is, you asked. You were upset when he started at the end of the game.
Yep.
He lost. Now he's starting at the beginning.
Yep.
Yeah.
So his journey should make him worthy for something.
No, absolutely, absolutely. But you gonna go through it.
For him, he rather see Jay White win the title. I think Jay White should be Roman.
Yeah, guess what?
We each
Guess
have our
what?
preferences. I'm open about it. Again, like I said, like Cody Rhodes.
Probably
he
never.
Sorry. What are you saying, Drip?
No, I'm saying like Cody Rhodes. He came in, with all the momentum last year, he won the people over. Like they were happy to see him back.
Came in with those people.
And they know he got injured, and that derailed what was. We don't know how
So
last
you
year could
think
have
he was
played out
still
his
gonna
thing.
win? You think he was going to win something last year?
No, last year would have been interesting to see because we don't know. He beat Seth Rollins 3 times in a row. What would have been after Seth Rollins? Would he have gotten the title shot?
I think that's the
SummerSlam?
question.
He would have still lost.
Black Titty Cody. Don't forget Black Titty Cody.
He was still Black Titty
And
Cody.
that's what Justin said too. Justin was like, well, what happened to Seth Rollins? What happened to Drew McIntyre? That's what he said.
Well, Drew, let's first of all, Seth doesn't need it, right? Seth does not need the title. Seth is probably
not
one
if
of the
you
more
ask him.
entertaining things on TV from week to week without the title.
Right.
So they don't need him with the belt. McIntyre,
Isn't that fucked up to say though?
This
That
is a lapsed kid, right? He's coming in thinking about, wait, what about these other people that I remember was in the mix at some point?
See, that's the problem with it's only one belt now. It ain't really no mix. It's just who Roman is beefing with at the time.
Ain't no mix. You gotta be mixy.
They need a mix. Ain't no mix. Where is the titties
niggas lose? Let them niggas lose. All of them. I'm good with it.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard.
It'll be tough. It'll be tough.
I don't know who is gonna be able to do this.
No, you ain't gotta do it because the next nigga gonna lose.
To Roman?
That's what I was just about to say. What you said, like, sure, Seth might not need it, but he deserves it. But not just that, but shouldn't the most entertaining person be the champion? Wouldn't that make the whole show?
That's Roman.
That's Roman.
No, I'm saying someone other than him, because again, there is a second option that they are not going to, and that is Seth Rollins. Right. Cody Rhodes is potentially that third option because everyone has cared about what he's done since coming back. And I'm not just saying from last year, I'm saying from the injury, everyone is still behind him week in and week out. They haven't faltered one bit. That's why when people were saying like, oh, they're going to turn on him halfway through, I'm like, they're not. They wanted to see this guy come back last year. He did. He got injured, and they were hyped all those 8 months he was away. Like, wait till this guy comes back. Wait till this guy comes back. He came back at the moment they all predicted, which was the Rumble. He won, and they stood by him. Let's wait 6 months from now and see with his booking of Brock Lesnar, whoever else they put in front of him, if they'll falter or not. I don't think they will because it's not like them to turn on him like AEW did because they legit got tired of his drama in terms of like, root for me, please cheer for me. I will tell you my story. I will, again, not in the corner, like I'll finish the story, but like, let me tell you about my dad, my family. Let me tell you this person betrayed me because that's what he was doing in AEW and everyone hated
that
it.
Shit was good.
Was it?
At AEW, maybe.
It wasn't as good as in AEW because they rejected it.
Who rejected it?
The fans. That's why they booed him in every feud. He was supposed to be the face. And he wouldn't go heel.
The problem is they booked.
He wouldn't go
heel.
heel was the
the
thing.
Corner. The outside. The idea of all those folks, Kenny, the Bucks was, I know if we come in here and we put the titles on all of us, the people are going to turn on us, right? So Cody enters that dumb thing where
I don't want
he
the
loses
title.
that match where he can't win the title.
He can't.
It's like, yo, what am I watching you for?
Why are you in contention? Why are you in the top? Yeah.
Because he thought he was.
He did that on purpose.
He did.
He did it. I think he didn't want it because he knew he had his game plan already.
Wait, break that down to me. What you mean when you say that?
I think he always had the goal to go back. I think he was upset in the beginning, so that's why all of that happened. I think he initially, if you read the Young Bucks book, he did not want to be a part of that whole situation with AEW, the start of it.
Should I read?
I was bored, and I put on the audio book, and I just let it play.
But every 5 minutes she goes like this.
That nigga didn't look like he wanted to come back when he was smashing the throne.
It didn't look like he wanted to come back, but look where he is now.
No, but that's what.
No way.
That's because he got the beef with Tony. He got the beef with Tony.
They ain't want to give him that. What's his name?
He had every intention of going back to WWE.
The throne thing is like, look at me, look at what I'm doing. Pay attention. I am showing you.
But I'm still mad.
No, because that's what Vince McMahon wants. He wants you to fight back and say you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it. And then when you're a free agent, Vince McMahon's going to be like, come back, pal, and they'll be like, "Thank you so
the
much."
Hate is
Like,
real because he wasn't coming back if Tony Khan gave him them keys. He wasn't coming back because
I don't think he wanted to. He was going to take the keys. I don't think he was ever going to take the keys.
I think the thing is I'm gonna hammer this motherfucking this throne, and then when he give me the keys, I'm gonna make you see why I hammered the throne.
Hey yo,
didn't give him the keys.
They all had the keys.
They
didn't give him the keys. They didn't give him the keys, and he said, "Oh, the plan changed to, oh, you didn't give me the keys. I'm gonna show you what I would have did if I was here with the keys over there." That's the plan. That shit is real life. I don't think he had a plan to go back because I wouldn't be trashing him like that.
I remember
just to get over with the fans over here because I know I'm going back.
Listening to that statement that I think it was he that put out. It was he was thanking certain people. You could tell he was obviously upset, and there were certain people he was leaving out. And when he was thanking people on that way out, Cody was not happy at all. Like, that was not amicable when they split. They don't like
AEW.
When Tony and Cody went that way, they both felt ways. Like that.
Well,
was
I think they felt ways because his true colors came out.
Yeah,
and you can see it now because they still got his name in their mouths. Like last night, it was clear that niggas are still upset.
But that was smart though. Last night was that was them putting themselves over.
Right.
They were basically taking credit. They were saying Cody was made over here when we put this thing out, and you know what I'm saying. And now they're going over Great Britain or whatever them niggas, O2 Arena. I don't know where it's going to go.
They're going to the Wembley Stadium. Yeah,
we're going to Wembley, and we're going.
But real quick, AEW's always acknowledged like the history. Like again, they show Kevin Steen clips in ROH. They show El Generico. Like they'll acknowledge like people who aren't in the company.
Well, we're trained. We're trained by WWE that we're not supposed to mention other folks. But I think they're the only niggas that do it.
Right.
Exactly.
Everybody else is like
they're mad and they're petty.
No, I mean, shit. When you number 2, you just got to shoot. Just
right,
see somebody say something.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
And who would y'all say are the top 3 number 1 contenders? Like in order, who would for the Universal
in WWE?
Maybe
Kenny Omega.
What?
Stupid. The top contenders for Roman Reigns is
FTR.
Cody Rhodes,
Seth
Rollins, Cody Rhodes.
I'd say it has to be
Seth Rollins. There's not that many people who are legit.
Cody.
I would say Jey Uso. I would say
and Bobby Lashley.
I was about to say Bobby Lashley's in there. Yeah.
Bobby,
you talking about the man that just
getting that Bobby owes him a lick back.
What I'm saying though is I don't think Bobby's going to be Bobby's going to be food.
No,
that's a big meal.
I don't think so.
That's a T-bone. That's a T-bone steak, cheese, eggs with the Welchs is great.
He was just in a goddamn Andre.
Is that
because
his
feud fell apart? His match fell apart.
He won a trophy.
Is that jelly or is that the juice?
Nigga, the Andre is a chum party.
Jam.
It's a goddamn chum party. Everybody chumming that goddamn Andre. Everybody.
I will say the weirdest. I thought it was the juice. Yeah, wait, fam. Good question. Good question.
Jelly.
I thought it was the juice.
I thought it was the jelly.
When Biggie was making the T-bone steak and the cheese eggs, I thought the Welch's grape was his bev. You saying he put jam on the egg?
You see, he was fat.
No shit, but the nigga got to drink something.
You seen he was fat.
You drinking more water in the hot tub.
In the club. This was after the club. I don't know who was cooking the T-bone steak. I thought it was a Welch's grape juice.
Cody is not him.
No, you know who is him. You know who is him. Motherfucking
Mellow.
your man.
Mellow,
That's
that's
him.
right.
I need that shirt, yo. That shirt with the Griselda ass looking shirt with Braun with the X's over the eyes. That shit was kind of ill.
See a bunch of niggas trying to get into pro wrestling these days. I don't like it.